introduce yourself and talk to me about your brand.
So our brand is Tuckley Bedding. We started it because everyone has the same frustrations with bedding, and we just wanted to make it better and make it beautiful. So we're solving the problems of the bedding world.
Now, let's take it back to the beginning. What made you get into eCom Capital? What were you doing before joining?
I'm from civil construction and land development background, so very, very different to making sheets. I was on holidays with my husband. We got married a couple of weeks earlier, and we just thought it was time to do something for us. It was a family business with my family, but my husband and I were starting something new, but we knew absolutely nothing about the eCom world. So we really were looking for a support network that could guide us and show us what to do. We had no idea. Before joining eCom, I was working in a family business 40, 50, sometimes 60 hours a week, and I knew something had to change, and I really wanted to do something for myself. And so my husband and I decided we were going to start an eCom business, but we had no idea where to start. So we were really looking for that support network that could change us from working those long hours and spending so much time in a business that just felt repetitive, and we weren't getting the joy out of it anymore. And so starting an eCom brand just was exciting, but we didn't know where to start.
That's amazing. And how are you finding the experience working with eCom Capital and the team?
It's surprising how much you don't know. But in saying that, I feel like I've got the best support network, and I don't know I can't do it. Does that make sense? I don't know whether it does, but I feel like through every step of the way, I am learning a new skill every day without fail. And my nature says, go and master it. The amount of times I've rewatched your coaching sessions from months ago.
Sorry.
No, I'm learning so much. It's like having you with me sitting right there, because I'm learning something new, and I know you're always available if I can get a hold of you, but you're very much in demand, and sometimes I just need a quick fix. I can wait or I can learn, and I am learning every day.
Yeah, I'm so proud of you. I'm seeing all of the work that you're doing, and when you're coming to the sessions, all of the work, and it really feels like you're really putting a lot of time and you're learning a lot, especially with Canva, the email marketing, optimizations. You're doing really amazing, so I'm proud of you.
Oh, thank you. And I couldn't do it without the team, and we've just started phase 3, but phase 1 had its own set of restraints from my knowledge base, but my coach in stage 1 was amazing. My coach in stage 2 was amazing. It's an ever evolving process, and I'm learning so much every time. And then you've got rewatching the coaching calls that I wasn't able to get to or happened before I was at that stage. It's actually at my timeline. That's actually a massive, massive help.
And also the fact that you can submit questions even if you're not coming to the session, and have coaches answer these questions in the session.
Yes.
So you can go back and watch the recording in your own free time, and your questions are being answered and everything's there for you.
Absolutely, couldn't agree more. And it feels so real because you're actually looking at my business. It's totally tailored to what I need from it, which actually shouldn't underestimate how much value I get when I watch you do it for someone else. That's really valuable. And you don't know that, because I didn't know that they had that. And I was like, oh my God, I didn't know I could ask that. You've just solved something that I thought I would have to do myself, or, I really get a lot out of that.
So Nikki, what was your biggest hesitation before joining eCom Capital, or what made you comfortable to join eCom Capital?
I really had no idea where to start, and I felt like a fish out of water. I watched a few of the initial videos from eCom Capital, and I could really see that there was so much thought put into every element, and I was going to be supported. So I didn't look anywhere else. Once I found it, I was like, this feels like home before I even started. And then from the moment you log on and you start watching the very first module, for me, I could see this process is mine for the taking if I want it. And so I just felt like I had everything at my fingertips, which just made me feel really comfortable and confident. And I knew it was the right choice for us.
So let's talk about results and milestones, the fun part. So what milestones have you achieved that you're very proud about? It could be personal, it could be business, anything.
My brain is so invested in the company at the moment that I will say business, but honestly, it does have a reflection on personal as well. I'm really, really proud. Like at the start, I had no idea how I was going to get this idea that was tinkering around in my head out on paper, let alone in my hands. I don't sew, and I'm making bed sheets. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's actually the most rewarding thing is actually physically seeing something that you dreamt of, having it in your hands, and then showing someone else and they believe in it. Like that just makes you feel so good.
So, Nikki, how do you find the support of the team, the account managers, the coaches? Is there something specific that you were stuck on and they were able to help you with?
I don't think that there is a week where I'm not feeling stuck on something. And that's why there isn't a member of the team that isn't valuable. If I asked you a question, you would get me the answer. Now, whether that's come straight from your knowledge bank or you've found it for me, you've pointed me in the right direction. So I feel like I've got a cast of thousands working on my brand.
From different perspective or different angles,
100%.
ads,
Yeah.
content,
Yeah.
store optimizations, everything.
Everything from all of that, from just where to go to find the right resource and someone who is an expert in their field, like they are actually the ones who are giving me the confidence that I can do it for myself because of the knowledge base that's all of you make up. Like you're all a jigsaw puzzle that make up this amazing support network.
And the team also is exposed to a lot of data. They're exposed to a lot of brands. They sleep, wake up, drink, and eat eCom. So it's really valuable the information that you're getting from the coaches and the account managers and the fact that they have all of this data that they have access to.
And that really shows because if I've got a challenge, you've seen it and you've seen it not once, not twice, but 100 times before. And sometimes it's just simplifying something that I'm building up in my head because I don't know, but you might be just take it back, take it like simplify it. What's the real challenge here? And that comes from the wealth of knowledge that you are completely supported in every angle.
Sometimes you feel stuck in something, and what you really need is another perspective, is someone to tell you how to think outside of the box, looking at another angle. So that's something that's also really valuable.
It really is. I think once you decide on the brand that you want to build, I'm living and breathing my brand. Sometimes it's really helpful to have the coaches actually just take a zoom out of that and say, hold on a minute, I don't know your brand particularly, but I've seen this situation happen. Let's look at it. And I've got an example. There's heaps of times where a coach in either a coaching session specifically for me, or I've watched them do it for others, they've seen that example play out. So you kind of just talk it through, you analyze it, and that gives you so much clarity and allows you to just kind of, okay, carry on.
If you were talking to someone who's on the fence about joining eCom Capital, what is the one piece of advice you would give them?
Just do it. Honestly, the amount of learning that you do, and I just feel so confident about my product, and I haven't launched yet, so I haven't sold one, but it doesn't matter. I mean, it does from a business perspective, but joining eCom has given me a framework of knowledge, support, and I just would not want to start an eCom business without it. I think it would be detrimental. I cannot imagine how long it would have taken me to get to this step right now if I didn't have eCom in supporting me. Really. So anyone who was thinking about it, I would just say it's actually okay if you don't know what you want to do, because there are tools. Who would have thought it? There are tools that are actually just follow these tools and you will absolutely find the perfect product for you. And then once you've done that, you can't help but be passionate about it. And then you've got the support to make it happen and for it to become a reality. It just makes sense.